Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about this Tory Lanez situation, and yes, I said Tory Lanez. So if you don't know, Tory Lanez actually came out with a post on his Instagram few days ago, and he posted about a situation on colorism, basically saying that we as artists and as black men need to stick up for our dark-skinned sisters. And I've seen directors swap out dark-skinned women, dark-skinned black women, for a mixed or a lighter-skinned woman, racially ambiguous woman. So we as artists and as black brothers, we need to do our part in defending our sisters. And look, I found this video through an Instagram story that one of my friends actually posted. So I went to the video and I read the caption. I did not like the video, but I read the caption and I looked through the comments section. I did not comment on that video, but I saw the post, and you know what? Part of me was like, okay, this is good. Finally, it's great to see when artists speak out. But part of me, a big chunk of me, was like, I am iffy about this whole situation. I looked at the situation and I said, okay, something's off about this, something's fishy about this, because, why now? Not to say that there haven't been artists who have spoken out about colorism, like rappers and, other artists, entertainers and stuff. Not like they haven't used their platform before to speak out on a social injustice or a social issue, but to me this was off. And lo and behold, I was right. It has come out that Tory Lanez staged the situation for clout and for attention from black women, specifically dark-skinned black women. And that is why I did not think that video was sincere, that post was sincere. And now there is more evidence showing, even from those models, the dark and light-skinned model that were in that post, it has been shown that yes, he actually wanted both those models there. And of course he did swap out the light-skinned model for the dark-skinned model. He did do cut, but that's all we saw on Tory Lanez's page. Now, the dark-skinned model has spoken out, has reached out to other blog sites like the Shade Room and whatnot, and basically has spoke her truth, saying that, hold on, this director that I work with, because she was really out here trying to protect the name and clear the name of the director, because Tory Lanez kind of threw him under the bus. But the dark-skinned model, oh God, I forgot her name right now. If you can tell me her name, please comment down below, or I will, put that in the description box. But she came out defending the director because she has said that she has worked with him countless times, and, he has, helped her get, a lot of opportunities and jobs. So, of course, she's going to, defend the name, because it was Tory Lanez who wanted this model there and the other model there. And of course, the lighter skinned model has come out because she was getting attacked as well. So she had to come out and clear her name, which is definitely 100% understandable. But one of the reasons I definitely did not like the video, I didn't comment on the video, although I thought the message was good and it needed to be said. And, someone with a platform like Tory Lanez, it needed to be said. Kudos to that message, but Tory Lanez is the wrong messenger. This is a perfect case of right message, wrong messenger. And you had people like Leah or Gordone, if I'm saying your name right, and Chrissie, of course. I expected her to do a video about this. She did a 1 hour live video on this. I expected her to do a video about this. I also saw that I Am Eloho do a video about this. She did a video basically defending him. And of course, now she has done another video basically still defending him and saying that she is not mad at Tory Lanez and that she still supports him, or basically like she still believes him, okay? And she believes that even if this thing was staged or not, that it's still a good message because it brings awareness to it. Now, I just want to get into this. One of the reasons I did not believe Tory Lanez is because, did you not remember that just last week he was in a comment section of that white girl twerking to one of his songs on his page, commenting under someone saying that they would like to trade this white girl for Ayesha Curry, and he said that can be arranged. And of course he got backlash for that. So he's coming out with this video trying to stick up for dark-skinned black women, seemingly trying to stick out for stick up for dark-skinned black women. But it's like, all we needed was that. I saw so many black women, dark-skinned black women, even celebrities like Ryan Destiny and a few other people going in saying, proud of you, preach, this is what we need more of this. I heard Spice was in there, because yes, we all remember Spice did that Black Hypocrisy video, so in my opinion, it makes sense that she would go in, because she's been talking about this situation. But one thing I noticed is, like, it didn't take much for dark-skinned black women, or black women in general, to really react positively to something so little. And to come to find out that it was staged, or possibly staged, that, you know, it looks bad for us, because it seems like we will only accept crumbs from black men, or in some cases from anyone, as long as we are getting seen, we are being represented, our problems are being talked about, just talked about. Look, I am all for our issues being talked about, but we need a proper messenger, and we need proper representation, which is why although respect C0l0r, because I remember her from that whole Mac versus Sephora thing, but although I respect C0l0r, I do have to strongly disagree with that video she made practically defending Tory Lanez, because it seems as if you look so bad as a black woman and as a dark-skinned black woman, and yes, you're an influencer, but you look so bad trying to accept crumbs because it brings awareness to our, you know, issues. And I do agree, you know, the whole there's no such thing as bad press thing, where it's any publicity is good publicity, because it's still publicity. And yes, because to find out that it was staged, it does look like it takes away from the message. But again, it's hard to separate the message from the messenger. We, at this point, black women, dark-skinned black women, more marginalized people, we're not looking for handouts and pandering, okay? We are looking for sincerity. And look, I do think we should pick and choose our battles, and sometimes we should take that representation, we should take that elevation and that promotion, but it does need, for the most part, to be proper, fair, genuine, and sincere promotion. Tory Lanez, from what I saw in Leah Gordone's video, is that he has been known to basically, you know, cape for light and mixed looking women. And look, there's nothing wrong with having a preference and just liking everyone. But then he, in the next breath, says, oh, I love chocolate girls, I love black women, I love this and that. So it comes off to be pandering towards both sides, towards all sides. And look, that's what you do. As a brand, you cater to all or certain markets and demographics. That's what businesses and brands do. But at the same time, don't use a social justice issue to market yourself, especially when you're doing it to do damage control for what you have said not too long ago. And I feel very upset and very disappointed and very disgusted that black women and dark-skinned black women really fell for that. And Chrissie made a good point. It's like a lot of us at times, black people in general, like, we will take crumbs. We complain about taking crumbs, but, you know, we will take crumbs and we will take scraps and we will take the bare minimum, because we're so not used to getting anything that we will take the bare minimum in order to, you know, be represented. I guess I can say that's the best way I can put it. But that's why I'm so disappointed in C0l0r, because I'm saying, yeah, you believe it because, hey, the message is, it brought awareness to our, you know, campaign. It brought awareness to our issue. But what happens after the hype dies down? Forget all the backlash he's receiving for possibly staging this, but what happens when the hype dies down? It brought awareness, but for how long? Is he going to enact change? Is he going to be consistent in trying to change and educate other black men and other people in general? So you say, oh, if I were that model, I would have done this and I would have hyped myself up and said, yes, I'm that, you know, I'm the girl in that video that he hyped up, that's me. And yes, that brings awareness to your brand and you could actually get more publicity and more fame, but that's kind of individualistic as well. Yes, I agree. Sometimes use press, any form of press, to your advantage. But honestly, because he has a track record, he, like most rappers, entertainers, and whatnot, have a track record for not being the best person, the best voice, the best representation for advocating for dark-skinned black women, when a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, you see all these rappers really shit on black women, shit on dark-skinned women, and then out of nowhere they do one thing and you're all hype. It's one of the reasons I started backing out of this whole quote-unquote pro-black movement and quote-unquote feminist movement, and I use quotes because I know there's some genuine people out there who are a part of these movements and actually want to make change, and I'm only here for those type of people. But this is one of the reasons I back out of certain movements. This is why I became a very moderate person, especially in my political views. Still more liberal, but more moderate nowadays, because I am trying to look at things critically, okay? So I am very disappointed in Loho for basically trying to stick up because she cares so much about the message. She wants the message and let's separate from the messenger. I get it. The message is more important sometimes than the messenger, but let's just be honest. How far will that go? If he was trying to do this as like a preview for a music video about colorism, like what Spice did, and this was a music video for like talking about colorism and stuff like that, okay, and that was a sneak peek, that would be fine. But because you've been known to do a lot of this colorist and, negative and sexist stuff in the past, like you and a lot of other rappers, which is one of the reasons I don't listen to rappers and rap music. A lot of times new songs come out and I don't know who's singing them, who's rapping them, who's doing this or doing that. I get all my information from Instagram, and if something drops on the radio, that's it. I'm telling you, I'm pretty old school right now. My music playlist is full of 90s and early 2000s R&B and pop music. That's what it is, because I really don't like too much of the music from today. So I'm just done with that. But yes, and funny enough, that video actually came out 3 months ago. So it came out in April, or the whole set was taking place in April, but you decide to now put it up. Why withhold it for 3 months? And it really does look like all you're doing is damage control from that comment you made last week. So it really does not come off as genuine and sincere. We need better messengers and better representation. Someone in Eloho's comment section said, okay, well, what if Donald Trump came out and said something that sounded very appealing to black folks and black people? Like, the majority of us knowing who Donald Trump is and how he is and what he represents and how he is portraying himself, we know for the most part we wouldn't believe it. And it goes to show, it seems like we are so loyal to a fault to black men, and I understand where that comes from, and I'm not completely knocking it, but we also have to demand more. Chrissie said it. It comes off as we are easy. We are very portrayed much as dark-skinned women and black women to just be very easy and take anything because we want to have something. And look, this is why I think we should vet them. I remember seeing a post on dark-skinned women on Instagram, because I follow them, and they posted, someone in the comment section posted, hey, this is great. Before, this was coming out to be staged, someone in the comments posted, hey, this is great, but let's not cheer too soon. And I'm saying, finally, someone with common sense. I did not cheer. I did not root for him. I did not throw a parade for him. I said, hey, what you're doing is good. This is good. But I kept it the bare minimum. Just like he gave the bare minimum, I gave the bare minimum. And we need to keep that energy with everyone. Just like we talk about how we do not like fake sincerity and fake love from so-called white liberals and just other groups of people in general, I think we should somewhat keep the same energy here. Okay? Because when something comes at our expense, there's no need to defend it just because, this person looks like us. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I guarantee I may have left a few key details out, but I think for the most part I covered it well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Don't forget to share if you care, and don't forget to check out those links down below. And thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!